Chapter 5. Breathing. Ponder a while. How many times do you breathe in a minute when you stand and when you run? Have you ever observed your chest expanding while breathing deeply? On a cold day, have you seen a cloud being formed of the air you blow out of your mouth? Do you blow to make something cold? Why? Breathing. All living things need to breathe to stay alive. We breathe in air through our nose. Breathing is the process by which we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Oxygen helps us to burn the food we eat and thus provides energy to work. It is the most important activity of our life. Organs involved in breathing. Breathing is not just the process of nose and mouth, but various other organs are also involved in it. Let us read about various organs involved in breathing. Lungs. A pair of air bags located in our chest is called lungs. The air we breathe in goes into the lungs. Our right lung is bigger than our left lung. Trachea or windpipe. Lungs are connected to the back of our throat by a tube called trachea or windpipe. Diaphragm. Diaphragm is the strong muscle located just below the lungs. It helps to move the lungs up and down. Process of breathing. Breathing involves two main processes, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. The oxygen-rich air which we breathe first reaches the windpipe through our nose and mouth. The windpipe then carries the air to the lungs. This process is called inhaling. The oxygen-rich air from the lungs enters the blood. Our heart then pumps the blood to all the parts of our body. While inhaling, the diaphragm, which is situated just below the lungs, contracts to make more space for lungs. The lungs then enlarge to take in more air. Exhaling. After a short span of time of inhaling, we breathe carbon dioxide out of our lungs. This process is called exhaling. When we breathe out, the diaphragm relaxes and moves up, thus pushing carbon dioxide out of the lungs. Thus, the process of inhalation and exhalation gives us energy. Breathing rate. We do not breathe at a constant rate. Breathing rate keeps changing from time to time according to the course of activities that we do. While sleeping, the rate of breathing reduces. This is because while sleeping, less oxygen and energy are required by our body. On the other hand, the breathing rate increases when we do physical activities like running, exercising, playing, jumping, etc., as we require more oxygen and energy. At the same time, our heart starts beating faster as it has to pump more blood within the body. Fact trivia. 1. The number of times the heart beats in 1 minute is called the pulse rate. The average pulse ranges from 70 to 80 heartbeats per minute. 2. An average person takes in 21,600 breaths per day. 3. Our body requires 88 pounds of oxygen per day. 4. The body removes its waste products by the following percentage: breath 70%, skin 20%, urine 7%, feces 3%. Did you know breathing rate may increase with fever, illness, or other medical conditions? Doctors diagnose it accordingly to find out the problem. Blow hot, blow cold. Sending a stream of air with force from mouth is called blowing. It is simply exhaling air. We use our breath to make hot things cold and cold things hot. Let's read some examples of our daily life. We blow on a glass of hot coffee to make it cold. The air from our mouth, which is comparatively cooler than the air around the glass, takes place of the hot air. During winters, glass surfaces or mirrors become cloudy when we blow on them. This is because our breath contains water vapor. After touching the cold surface, the water vapor condenses, making it cloudy. When we blow hard on the burning piece of wood, it burns much better. This is due to the increase in the supply of oxygen provided by our breath. In winters, we blow on our palms to keep them warm. This is because Our body temperature is about 98.4 degree Fahrenheit, which is much higher than the temperature outside. Thus, the air exhaled by our mouth is warm and it makes our palm also warm. Vocabulary cards. Breathing, the process by which we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Lungs, a pair of airbags-like structure located in the chest for breathing. Diaphragm, the strong muscle located just below the lungs. Blowing, sending a stream of air with force from mouth.